As today is, the federal government has again appealed to the striking resident doctors to sheath their sword on the ongoing industrial action over unmet demands. Now, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Honorable Abbas Tajudeen, made this known during the introduction of its principal officers of the House to the President. He also briefed President Tinubu on his interface with the striking resident doctors who are asking for better welfare packages.
It's a work in progress. I'm sure some of the issues that they have raised, if we can be able to meet some of their expectations halfway, of which we are on it, I am sure one or two interventions in their areas of concern will prevail on them to come back to the negotiating table and also accept to withdraw that strike action there. Yeah, what he said is that he is just coming on board. We should ask them and beg them to please give him a little more time.
All right. The Speaker, House of Representatives there sending a message, a subtle message to resident doctors who already are on strike. Just yesterday, we had a member of the Nigeria, the Resident Doctors Union here, and we were talking about some of these issues, and they said, well, government is a continuum, and they expect that government should be able to meet some of those demands before they can suspend the strike. But however, government, on the other hand, is still saying, especially from the message from the House of Rep House of Rep Speaker, that they should still, make some considerations. Government is still trying to settle down so they can look into all of those things and all of that.
And it is also in light of that we understand that another round of meeting will hold today between the Speaker and the striking doctors. And this is a path that many Nigerians are familiar with. And the Speaker also spoke to that effect, saying that this is a very, peculiar problem, but yet, something that we can all relate with. And hopefully we want to see an end to this. And, well, following that interview we had yesterday, it was also another eye-opener, more or less, into their plight. Yes, Nigeria has its struggles, its challenges, people are affected, but talking about, essential workers now, looking at the struggles, navigating through the challenges in Nigeria through the eye of an essential worker, a former president of the NARD, one eye, was drawn into their concerns. But I recall you made a fair point, and that even has now been replicated now from the words of Speaker Abbas, that this is a new government, and May 29th till this time is about 2 months. Ministers have not yet even been announced, so naturally the Minister of Labor and Productivity, the Minister of Health, this is, the federal government will definitely, have to go through these ministers to channel or to hear out the side of the striking doctors. So we don't have that yet. So why don't you give time? I recall you asked that question, but of course he responded that these are issues that they felt they are not so hard that could have been sorted out. But let's wait and see how today will go. Hopefully they will make some progress.
Exactly. Well, we look forward to some progress in that regard, because part of the critical aspect of this whole thing is the patient who seeks medical attention and won't be able to because resident doctors are on strike. So one can only put ourselves in their shoes right now.